Hi everyone. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe, and I hope you are blessed. My mom used to tell me this saying, right, about not getting hurt twice, and it was this analogy of you have this hole, right? This hole, it's dark, you don't know what's in it. And you put your hand in there and you get bitten by a snake. You take it out and you're hurt. If you now know that there's a snake in this hole, why would you put your hand in there again? And that really resonated with me. And like most lessons in life, I didn't learn it until the hard way. I didn't learn it until I put my hand in that hole again a second time. And I wanted to share a story with you about when I was in a previous relationship, right? I was talking to someone and they weren't the best person and they weren't the worst person, right? But what was very clearly something that I should have recognized and appreciated more is that this person was very emotionally immature, very, very flailing with the wind, and just not ready for a relationship. And they showed me through their actions, they showed me through the way they spoke, and literally we had been talking for 3 months, and a week after I had asked her to, make it official, and she said yes, and I, went all out. I mean, like, I didn't hold any stops back. And she was beyond elated, right? A week later, we get into a mini argument. And I say something to the effect of like, hey, like, are you okay? Like, it feels like I'm like pulling at teeth trying to talk to you. And she had a complete meltdown. And she was like, I can't have a relationship while doing school. I can't do this. I can't do that. And she just ended it. Like, I was begging her. I was like, please don't do this. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. And she was like, it was really embarrassing for me, like, to be doing that. But like, I just genuinely had so much love for this person. And I had so much conviction. Like, I had asked them out a week before, right? And they still said, no, I don't want to, I don't want this anymore. This is not the relationship for me. A couple of days later, of no contact, they text me and they're saying, I miss you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for all the pain that I caused. And I'm not going into full detail, and I'm making a long story short, just for the sake of this person and also, for the sake of you, like, the details aren't the lesson here. But after that, I, of course, like, in the moment, I was like, this is such like an easy yes to take them back. And I didn't have the self-respect and the knowledge to be like, you know what, like, why would I take back this person that is so clearly not certain of me? That after, this one argument, even if there were things that were building up to it, where I genuinely didn't do anything wrong from an objective standpoint, right? Because like, I consulted people about it. Why did I take them back? And that's when my mom said that saying of, if you put your hole in and you get bitten, if you put your if you put your hand in a hole and you get bitten once, why would you put your hand in there again? And that's what she told me, because I love my mom. I'm very close with my mom. And that's what she told me when I told her that I was, getting back with this person or thinking about it. And my mom, like, she was like, do what you want, but just like, remember this thing. And it wasn't a week later. It wasn't a month later, but 6 months later, the same exact thing happened. And this person, left me very, very abruptly. And it was heartbreaking. Like, it took a lot of work to get back from that. And I just wish that, looking back now, it's a lesson learned, right? I'm grateful for everything that happened. But man, like, if you're watching this out there right now, never, ever, 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 ever let someone disrespect you twice. Never, ever punish yourself twice. Never, ever put yourself in a situation where you experience the same thing. Because I genuinely believe this, but life/God/universe, whatever you believe in, will keep giving you these same lessons the hard way until you learn it and you don't have to experience those lessons anymore. over and over and over and over again. And I think, you know, when you think about a situation, it doesn't only have to be a relationship, but I think that's where we see the most, where it's like, first of all, please, for the love of God, never ever take back a cheater. Never ever. That should just be baseline minimum. And if you're in a relationship with a cheater, please leave. Please leave. But anyways, if you find yourself in a situation, like the most common thing is relationships and like getting disrespected twice. And obviously there's like a difference between, hey, like a mistake and someone apologizing, but I think we're all grown enough and smart enough to know the difference between someone making a minor mistake and on the other side, someone making a major decision that hurts you and scars you, right? But that's on a relationship aspect. It could even, you know, transition into coworkers, right? People like disrespecting you in the workplace. It could even transition, or it can even apply to friendships. If someone continuously is flaking on you, or someone keeps breaking your heart, like, why do you keep putting your hand inside that hole? You know the result, but you keep doing it. And I always say this in my videos, I really don't know you as a person, whoever's watching this, even if it's one person, but even as stranger to stranger, like, I want the best for you, and I would never want to know that someone that is a friend of mine or is watching this, or someone that I have love for, is putting themselves in situations where it can be avoided, where that pain doesn't have to happen. But that's pretty much the short story, and this is a topic that I can talk about for hours, but let me know if any of this resonated with you guys. I can't believe I did this all in one take. That's pretty crazy. I think this is the first time I've done that, but I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. I upload videos every Sunday, and I'm so excited to keep building on this channel. I'll see you guys next week. Take care.